My name's Samo Malvas and you're watching the third part of my vlog series. This episode will consist of my concluding vlog. Over this series, I've explored what it takes to become a producer. I've done this through research, an interview, and daily practice. So initially, I did research into becoming a producer in my first vlog. Secondly, I had an interview with a producer who's in the industry currently. And thirdly, I went as a productions assistant on a day out with our uni's production company. Over this series, I've learned a lot about what it takes to become a producer. Firstly, when I did my research, I was a bit nervous about what I found because it looked like there was a lot of pressure on whoever wanted to become a producer, whether it's television, music, film. And then I did more research by interviewing a producer himself, Ashley Russell, and he explained to me that he thought experience was very important, and I learned a lot from that interview on what it might actually be like in your day-to-day job. And thirdly, as a productions assistant throughout a day, I found it very challenging to organise what was going on that day with meetings, casting, the whole shebang. And I think I like the career choice and I might want to choose to do more of this in future. With my interview, I learned a lot about sort of the day-to-day jobs of what's going on and the working environment. I learned that experience is key and that you should take every opportunity that comes your way when you're just starting out as a producer, because often you're not going to be able to be the producers to start with. You have to start at the bottom and work your way up. Another thing that I learned was that you need to have an outgoing personality, because it's important that everyone knows who you are on set and you make everyone feel comfortable when they're there. I learned that you shouldn't take on too much work at a time because you don't want to overrun yourself, and that you should always have backups lined up in case anything falls through. When becoming a producer, I realised that you need to take numerous roles throughout the team, and it's not just one consistent role throughout. For example, you could be doing budgeting one day, and then the next day you could be doing casting, and I think it's exciting to have a career where every day is different. There's a lot of positives that come with this job. For example, you get longer contracted hours. So rather than the regular freelance contract, which is usually about 3 months maximum, my contracts would be more likely 6 to 12 months, which is better because it means you could feel more secure and stable throughout your career. Another positive would be that you get to be a leader to everyone else around you, and you get to be in charge of what's going on. And that's really great if you're an organised person. Also, I think that doing it and doing the role as a productions assistant for the day, I realised, although it was challenging, it was a lot of fun and it was something that I would definitely like to do again. However, there are also a lot of negatives that come with this role. Long working hours, if you're disorganised, everything will fall through because you're the person that everyone's relying on. There's a lot of pressure in this role, which can lead to a lot of stress maybe. If you're not the kind of person who can take pressure, it wouldn't be a good role for you. And I think that a lot of stress probably isn't the side of the job that I'd like so much, and might be something that I'd struggle with if I were to do this in future. In conclusion, I feel like I would definitely like to give being a producer a go, and I'd love to keep getting experience and work my way through to see if I'd actually like to do this role. I've got work lined up ready to go in my next university term with Sonam Productions team as a productions assistant, and I feel like I want to continue doing things like this and taking as many opportunities as I can so I can have as much experience as possible, which could help me with future roles. I'm really excited to step into my new career and take things on day by day, so thank you all for watching my concluding vlog.